Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, today I'm excited because we'll be doing some stuff with programming, and we're actually gonna be doing something really fun, which is, well, at least for me, it's gonna be fun because I've never done it before and I've never seen how to do it. I'm gonna be making a hitbox, like where you attack with a button, and then it will make a hitbox in front of it that will attack different things. And yeah, I'll just start the music and let's see. Is the level for the music good? I'd say right there, maybe? Okay. I think that's better. Um, and, yeah. So the first thing that needs to happen is I realized an issue with the player that for some reason has been happening. I don't know how, but yeah, collision with the ground is not occurring. And so I don't know where that issue is, per se, but yeah. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, that was easy to fix. I just had turned off the collider. That's hilarious. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, there's this one, and then there's the little sphere, and then there's this big deer, which I haven't gotten the scales right for it, but yeah, this is the pronghorn that I made on another stream, and it's in the game. It's the dimensions aren't correct, and neither is the um yeah, neither the scaling and dimensions are not correct, but I'll be fixing that at another point in time. For now, I'll probably just mainly be using this one. But anyway, so first thing I want to do is make it to where with the form changes and such, if you notice, all of these have the same number on it, and I want all of them to always have the same number. Same number. So, my plan is to make a variable that will just basically replace all this, so I just change one number and all of them change. And this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have public static. Actually, wait. Oh, wait. Public int. Maybe just that? That might just work. Oh. Public static. Sure. Then serialize field. I think that might do it. I don't think that did it. Maybe this will do it. Okay, show an inspector is not a thing. Got it. I'll just leave it like this. And yeah, I guess it'll just have to be like this. And everything here will be cleaned up eventually. Just for now, I'm making something that works. And yeah. Anyway, now I'm going to add a new thing. I'll call it Attack Manager. Or, actually, you know what? I'll call it Health Manager. Actually, no, Damage Manager. Let's see. Yeah. And now it's just creating it for a second. And then, yeah. See, what do I need for this? I'm going to need a game object. Hitbox. Public game object list. Hurt boxes. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Okay. I'm not gonna. So one thing I don't want in this game really is knockback, because knockback, at least initially, I don't want knockback because that's a really annoying thing in my opinion for games to have. Uh, but yeah. Uh, let's see. On start. Oh wait, and also health. There. Okay. I actually, instead of calling this health, I'll call it player health. And now, next thing I should do. Low health. Yeah. And I'll have it, sure, I'll have 100 as well. Actually, this is going to be an array. Equal to new float. I think that's how you do it. Wait, let's see how did I do it here? Oh, it's just equal to new and then the number of things. New float 1. Just because I want it to be one, I want there only to be one health for right now, and then I will worry about changing it later on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have 2 just to make sure this works correctly. And uh and then those will be filled in the inspector thing, which is this thing. But then yeah, I need to, let's see. Oh, also, I'll do game object list foes. Game object player. There. Okay, now, I don't think I need a start function right now, because this will only be worrying about updates. Oh wait, actually I do. Void start. You know, actually, instead of health, I'm gonna have these be max health. And then flow player. Okay, flow player current health. Yep. So because I'm not gonna worry about having this be an array for the float number, because of the fact that what I'm going to do is I will how should I say this? I will be basically make it to where this is a list I can change the size. So whatever foes are in the screen will each have their own health bar. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but it's the way I'm going to do it for now. And like I said, later on, once I am better at programming and such, I will be doing the same exact thing. I'll be, well, not the same exact thing, sorry. I'll be changing everything, or just making it more efficient. But yeah, for now I just want a minimum viable product, which I am far away from still. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, just a second, sorry. Need to check on something quickly. Okay. Anyway, so now I'm gonna have player current health equal player max health. And then no, I'll just have currently foe current health is equal to foe max health 0. And then I think so. I've only seen one thing with hurt boxes and hitboxes with like damage stuff before, and what they did to see if it was working is they had the basically uh they had the enemy every time you hit it, it would decrease its health, and as its health got closer to 0, it changed color. So I'll see if I can do that quickly. Create empty enemy. I'll just call it enemies, and then create a 3D object, a capsule. Uh, I'll just call it enemy 1 for now. And let's see. And something I'll obviously need to end up making for these is like an AI so that they know where to go. But for now, I'm just going to check to see if there's anything I can change with color values or anything like that. All right, is it a material actually? I think I remember. Materials, create material, enemy map 1, and let's see, the base map is that, and now if I go back to the script, what I can do is I can have another thing. Let's see, is that a thing? Namespace material. Does it have to be capital M? Hopefully, yes. Okay, good. I think this works. Yeah. Hitbox material is this one. I mean, yeah. And then, well, wait, it's not hitbox material. It's faux material. To change the faux color. And let's see. This is the faux material. This is the player. And then this is the player hitbox. Actually, that's the player hurtbox. Rename to player hurtbox. And then I need to make a new one for player hitbox. And inside it, I'm going to create a cube. And first of all, I want to actually raise this up a little bit so it's just not clipping to the ground. And I'll put a rigid body on it. Freeze rotations. Let's see. Extrapolate. There. And sorry, I keep forgetting what I'm gonna do for some reason. Default hitbox. Okay. And now this will be ahead of it, like right here. I'm gonna scale it up a bit. And then put it here. It just needs to be basically just out of range of hitting the hitbox here. I'll have it be 4. Oh, and I will give it a new material. And what this will do is it will be a dark red color, but it won't be fully visible. It'll be semi-transparent. Uh, why is it not being transparent? Or is it, and I'm just not seeing that because of the fact I'm at a weird angle? No, it's not transparent. Weird. Oh, opaque transparent. There. Oopsie. There it goes. I think that's good. You can see that enough. Well, so because the background's green, I think I'm gonna make this blue because like I'm not colorblind, but you never know if a colorblind person is watching this, and I'm pretty sure blue and green are more separable than red and green for people with color blindness. Anyway, now I need this to see under player, hitbox, oopsie, oopsie, nope, Control Z, delete, and then I put the hitbox right here, and let's see. Now going back to the script, what I need to do is on the start, I need to hitbox dot set active false, because basically what this will do is this will say make it not able to be shown, and then also create rule attacking equals false, then if attacking then hitbox.set active true, else hitbox.set active false. And I think at the end of this, then let's see, if attacking if let's see, then I'll create a timer actually, so false semicolon, and then float other variables and public variables, just to make it easier to see. This will be attack timer, which actually this should be public. So I'll put it up here, because that way I'm able to no public. Oh, what? Oh, oops! I was pressing X instead of Z. Okay. public float attack timer is equal to there. Now, basically what that's going to do is that is saying it will go for 0.5 seconds. And I'll have 2 checking for actually if attack timer is less than 0. Actually, no. Yeah, if attack timer is less than 0, then attacking equals false. Yep. And then it resets it. So basically, what it will do is it basically, let's see. And actually, I need to, in order to make this a little easier to read and to adjust and such, I'm going to have float timer is equal to attack timer. Okay. Timer is equal to attack timer. And then this one's going to be timer. There. Now, it will set it back to whatever this value is whenever the attack is over. And it will turn this on. Then it will check this and turn it off. Yeah, that looks good. Else timer yeah, perfect. Timer minus equals time.delta time. I love it when it fills it in for me. It's so helpful. And then the next thing I want to do is let's see. Let's see. I'll test this. Oh, there's an issue. On line 15. No. On line 23. You know what? I'm just going to have this be Fomax health. And then I won't have this have the parentheses. Uh-oh. It's still saying it. Oh. It's equal to 0. I get it. This needs to be 0F. And then in this, I need to have timer equal attack timer. Okay. Now, I'll play. And then, oh wait. I just realized I didn't ever make a thing for it to be able to attack, actually. I'll do... this should be really easy. Just if instead of F key, I'll do actually if input dot get key down, key code mouse 0 and not attacking, then attacking equals true. So I think that will mean if I left click the mouse, it should attack. Uh-oh. Let's see. If okay, I'll make it a keyboard key. Keyboard dot current dot space key is press this frame. I don't think I want a space key. I want it to be, let's see, shift key. What do I have in this I don't have in those? Oh, Unity Engine dot input system. Okay, now it should find that. Yes, good. And now whenever I press shift, nice, it should not provide collision. That's funny. Oh dear. That's actually really funny that it just bounces up. Boing! Oh dear. It thinks I'm trying to make a sticky key, but instead I'm just bouncing something. I think the attack timer's a little long, so let's see if 2.25 works better. Let's see. Let's see. I'm also going to, just quickly, make it to where the player hitbox collider does not provide, well, is a trigger rather than providing contact. Right? I think that's a good way to do it. Then I need to add a component to this, and I'll call it attack, or yeah, attack manager. Okay. Now let's see. With this one, what do I want to have? To do void on collision enter. Collision dot. Yeah, I'll have a layer be foe. Or actually a tag be foe. Or yeah. Tag foe. There it goes. Okay. So now it'll say it hit the foe if collision dot, yeah. And now it should be able to go through the ground completely fine. And then it's not recognizing it hitting them. So what should I do? What did I do wrong? You know what? I'm not going to do those. I'm going to do include layers, well, exclude layers, everything, except for add layer, oh. Well, you know what? Everything except for default. It'll exclude. Because this is on the default layer. Oh, whoopsie. What did I tag with? Oh. Oh, I never tagged. Okay, I get it. So I think this actually was fine with being a trigger. Let me try this. It might be that the order in which it hits them is wrong. And let's see. I need to terrain collider, layer override priority. When two colliders have conflicting overrides, the setting of a collider with a higher priority are taken. What does that mean? I think that means if I make this collide with nothing and this collide with everything, then this will collide with this. Let's try that. Actually, what if I just do that? I'm gonna look up quickly how to use the trigger, because I just need to know. Nope, nope, that's not what I wanted to type in. How to use is trigger in Unity. Hold for a second, please. Oh, it's on trigger enter. Okay. And that means that this should be you know what? I'm going to completely remove that thing. Let's see. Show and explore. Okay. And then I will in enemy have actually I'm gonna have damage manager have this thing, because then that way I can keep it all in one script and it'll be cleaner. Let's see. Other functions. There. And then I needed capital E there. Compare tag. It's why is it mad at me? Wait, let me check the thing again. Just a second. Oh, it's on trigger. Uh Wait. So it needs to be okay. I think I get it. I think that in this, it does need to have the script. Remove component. And then I need to have an attack manager script. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have on trigger enter in this. Compare tag both and that. Else if not boss, but player. Hit player. Okay, there. I believe this should work. And then I also need to, in either of these cases, public. Wait, actually, do I have damage in this? Yes. Public damage manager. Yep. And then I need to have the, instead of this being an update thing, then I need to do attack. Capital A. Nope. And then I don't know why, but I'm looking at the word attack enough to where I don't feel like it's spelled correctly anymore. Okay, yeah, attack is spelled that way. I genuinely was like, is it spelled this way or is it spelled differently? Okay, anyway. Now, then, other functions. Void attack. Attack equals true. Debug.log attacking. Yep. There. Now, basically whenever, I need to make this public as well. And then, basically, so whenever the shift key is pressed, wait. what I should do instead, I just realized, is I should not have an attack function, but instead I should have a damage function. Then, and it should take in game object. I like that. Game object target int damage amount. And instead of having it be in here, I'll just do damage manager dot damage other dot game object, and then I'll have damage be here, because that way it can be local to each hitbox. Because I can have enemies do different amounts than others. Yeah. Then public int float actually. And then I need to take away this one. Public void damage. I'm going to save that, and then I need to... I liked what it said here. Basically it's saying, check to see if it's a foe. If it is, take their current health and subtract the damage amount. Oh, wait. If target.compare tag dot name, is that a thing? Dot name unity. Okay, so I think dot name should work. I just guessed that that would be a thing, and it seems like it's correct. So I need to then take this and if target dot game object dot name is equal to this dot game object dot name, which actually that means this needs to be a lowercase g. Then what that means is actually actually I need to add one more thing to this, comma this. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to do comma game object hitbox. So now basically what I'm saying is make sure that this hitbox is if that basically if these two are the same and hitbox is not equal to this dot hitbox, basically saying so long as it hit this thing and this hit thing did not hit itself, then I need to do the following. I need to make it to where, and instead of player health and foe health, I'm going to do max health and current health. Just simple. max health and current health. Current health is equal to max health. And then if current health is less than or equal to 0, then destroy target. Actually, yeah. Because I don't want to keep, for now at least, I don't want to keep them rendered in at all if they are supposed to be gone. And here, I'm going to do the safer way of doing it. Well, then if I'm just going to be safe, not this dot game object dot also, I'm going to take away that, and I will have I'll have material target material, and then I will if attacking, and then just to make sure I'm not getting any errors, if target material is not equal to null. Yep. Target material color is equal to color.rgb. Let's see, actually. RGB in Unity. Okay, so it should be equal new color. And then it will be be current. Actually, okay. I'll have float health ratio. Yeah. I like that. That way it will be that way it'll go from white to red. Slowly. And then after I do that, then it will if it is equal to 0, attack equals false, and target material equals null. Basically making sure each time that there is a material to target. And if it is null, I'll do debug.log no target material. There. And then Now with target material, I need to I'm going to remove all this. Except for that last parenthesis. Current health minus equals damage amount, yes. I'll have this dot name. Basically, it's saying whatever this is, when it dies, it'll say that died. And then if this dot game object dot name is not equal to player, then destroy it. Else, I think in player movement there's a respawn function. Nope. In the respawn, is there a respawn function? Okay. Wait, on line 9, you can't convert float to int? Where? Or is it on line 54? Attack manager, line 9. Okay. Cannot convert from attack manager to Unity engine dot game object. Oh, this dot game object. Now it should be happy with what I have so far. Yes, it is. Now, let's see. Sorry, I'm just thinking for a second. So basically, so long as they aren't the player, they will be destroyed. If they are the player, then... Oh, right, that's what I was going to do. I was going to check respawn. Oh, there. Let's see. I need this to be public. And then I will put... Here, I'll have if it's like that, or... player movement dot dead, because that's only going to be for the player. And I should make it to where it does public player movement. And this should be lowercase p. And same with this one. And then bool Okay. Then actually, it's not gonna be player movement. It's gonna be damage manager. Bool dead equals false. Let's see. Rename to damage manager. There. Now it should hopefully, whenever I find that whenever the hitbox basically, yeah, whenever it kills it, then I need to do dead equals true. And then in this, I need to make dead equals false. Oh. There. Now those should be able to manipulate each other just fine. And let's see how much this breaks. Oh dear. Oh. It's this thing. Damage manager from player. Or just damage manager in general. Oh yeah. I need to have this be specifically player damage manager. Because, yeah. I don't want enemies to just respawn after they die. Oh, player. And then I just should drag and drop player into here. And then with this, I need to put in a damage manager. I'm just going to give it a hitbox. That will always be off. Create this, which will be, have it be a cube smaller than this. Actually, you know what? I'll make it bigger and in front of it. But, so first of all, I will give it the hitbox material. And then I will make it to where, I'll make it to where as the, so this for one, I'm going to rename it to enemy hitbox. Yeah, and the enemy one is the enemy hitbox. Do I need player? Really? Where is this used? Nowhere? Okay, so I could just delete it. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I thought I made this to where it's able to be used by any. I should have it be to where this is hide and inspector. There, perfect. And now, uh, this will, oh, I need to change something with the damage manager, I just realized. The shift key thing is only able to be done if this is, .game object dot layer is equal to player. Dot name is equal to player. Perfect. Now, when I do this, it should not show that one, but it should show this one. Yep. Oh, I messed something up by not putting something in. Where? Was it in respawn? No. Wasn't in there. Attack manager, line 9. Damage manager, damage. Yes. It's not an instance of an object. Wait. What does it mean it isn't an instance of an object? Because it's collider game object. That should be for the game object target. Then this dot game object is for the hitbox, and then, yeah. What? I am so confused. I'm sorry that I'm being quieter right now. I'm just trying to think because I'm really confused by this. Uh. Okay. I need to turn off the on slope thing. Because I think it's always going to say on slope. Attack manager. Needs damage. Wait. Oh. Okay. This needs a damage manager. There. That's what I needed. That's kind of funny. So now it's happy. No target material. Okay. So that target. Hmm. Um. Okay. So it's saying no target material, but I should have uh wait, oh, target material is equal to for this it would be mesh renderer. Um sorry, I'm just looking quickly for it. That would need a physics material, which I don't want. Oh, materials. Just a second. How to access. I'm looking on Google how to access and change a target target's material in Unity. Okay. Target dot renderer targets material from the game object. The component renderer dot material. Uh, maybe I need to access the first material, so it would be target materials. I don't know. Oh, and then this would be target material 1 and 0. Target material 0. And this is target material 0. I think that's all of them. Nope. Evidently not. Okay, where is just target material? Oh, target material. I need to put an S in front of all these. I'm silly. Do not implicitly turn Unity Engine material into. Where is that? Uh, that is, according to this, it's Damage Manager line 81. Target material. Oh, This? Okay, so that means I didn't need to do any of that. Okay, yeah. That means I didn't need to do any of that. And then, uh... so wait. So what if I don't have it say no target material? Does it then show the target material? Um... It just says attacking. If I go away, it still says attacking. So wait. Oh yeah, that's right there. I need to make this to where it's in here. Oopsie. See. Paste. I need it to be like that, just for my own sanity. Okay, now... hopefully, this will say attacking when it's inside the thing, and it won't say attacking when it's outside the thing. Okay, attacking. Why is it saying attacking still? Oh, that scared me. Ah, I keep doing that. Okay. Okay. If not attacking, then do this. And then I need to turn attacking to true. There. Okay, now I need to... now, if other .game objects dot... Oh. Oh, that's clever. Basically, what this says, so what this is basically saying is, so long as it has a damage manager in it, then it will attack, and then it will use a damage manager. Oh wait, so what that means is that I need to do this. I need to do um I think this should work. That's a lot of things in one line. Okay. I hope it doesn't scold me. And I hope that this works. Oh. Oh. I did it. I made a damage system. Woohoo! Man, that feels so much better than I thought it would because of the fact that like I did that completely from scratch. The only help I had was a little bit from Google for understanding the mechanics. And the only issue is that I need to in Damage Manager do public bool adjust color for health. Yeah. Equal to false by default. So I won't be confused why things are changing color randomly. And then this dot game object I'm not gonna worry about target material stuff. I just realized, how is it still working even though I had nothing in this? Well then, I'll just what I'll do is I will do hitbox dot set active true. Let me press that. Okay. There. I don't need to set true every single time, because that's just redundant. And then that way, it will set that true, then it will check this, and then it will go back over here if it needs to, or over to wherever. And the second. Okay. Now, okay, game object does not have color. This dot game object dot get component renderer it's right. It's this yeah, this dot game object dot get component all cap with caps on G and C, and then it's render because this get component material. Oh. Line 39. Mesh renderer, maybe? And let's see. Okay. Wait. I don't want to worry about target material. Shift tab, shift tab. To get rid of the tab behind those. Target material is assigned but never used, right? Uh, you know what? Material, target material is equal to this dot game object dot component render dot material. So that I'm able to take this, Control X, Control paste, and hopefully this will work. Oh man. Oh. Where's target material? Well, F. Nope, not Y. T-A-R-G-E. Okay. Come on. Oh. Yes. Good. Okay. And the enemy adjust color for for hurt, for health. I mean. Yes. And now. What's wrong? Oh. Weird. Uh. I think this is what it was before. In there. Let's see. No. Uh. Player attacking. There. Okay, player attacking works. I think I need to do attacking equals true. I think that's what I was missing. Because it was just going up and then immediately going down again. Uh-oh. There's no render attached to the player game object. That's not called player, that's called enemy. This one is player. This dot game object dot name is equal to player. Yeah. What if I delete this, does it still pop up? I'm sorry that I'm just debugging right now, but yeah, this is a big part of coding. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Uh, so my question is, why is that hitbox? Why? What? Now none of them are activating? Oh, Control S. I forgot to save. So it was still using what I had before, where there was none. What? Oh, okay. This needs to be if adjust color for health, then this. That's better. Because that way, ones that, like, so the player, the reason it wasn't working was because the player doesn't have a renderer. And so, it was like, oh no, I can't find one. Uh-oh. And then, oh wait. Silly me, I accidentally made it to where attacking is true as in here. Okay. Timer equals attack timer. Okay. Now, it should work fine. Fingers crossed it works completely fine first try. After debugging. Okay. I do not want a sticky key. Okay. And it says enemy 1 died. I like that. Okay. I need to have this be if timer is less than 0. And yeah, if timer is less than 0, it can do all this. Otherwise, it just ignores it. And then else debug.log attack on cooldown. Yes. Then if timer is greater than 0, timer minus equals time.delta time. Perfect. If you're watching this and have no idea what coding is, it's basically like if you have no idea what I'm doing with coding, basically all I'm doing is using things I've memorized, like different terms and such, to do what I want them to. Nope, there's no cooldown yet. Let's see. If timer's less than 0, attacking equals false, and timer equals attack timer. Now hopefully this should mean that there's attack cooldown. Attack on cooldown. Uh-oh. I do not want sticky keys. Okay, I need to have cooldown be half the time. And also, I don't know if you guys are... So, if you guys are picking up the high-pitched beep that happens with the sticky keys, then I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? disable this keyboard shortcut. Just a second, sorry. Uh, let's see. That, there, perfect. Okay, now I can press as many times as I want, and the sticky keys thing won't come up. That was funny. It kept scaring me because it would be a loud, high-pitched sound. Yeah. I'm gonna have the cooldown be half the time. Attack timer over 2. See. Okay. Now, hopefully, this will work. I wonder why it's not saying attack on cooldown. There. So, the only issue is they're not changing color. Which I'm honestly okay with. Material. I'm just gonna completely delete that line. And as well as change color, adjust color for health. I don't need to worry about that, to be honest. And it's too much work to worry about it, to be honest. Delete this, yes. This should just have none. What does the mesh renderer have for most others? So for the player, just has lit. Okay, add one, should be lit. Search L-I-T. Okay. I want it to instead be this. There. Perfect. And now, perfect. And then, poof, they go away. I wonder if I can set names in code. Because if so, then what I could do is I could, just for like testing purposes, I could basically just, right before deleting this one, clone it. Actually, I don't know how to clone stuff. I'll look that up in my free time. Okay. Oh, wait, I just realized the title's wrong. In this, at least. Oopsie. There. Perfect. Now, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna be doing something for myself, just to be silly. If it's not the player, then here. Actually, you know what? It shouldn't be too hard to look up cloning. Uh. Uh. Okay. So right before it, I need to do instantiate. This dot game object. And then, so according to Google, all I need to do is do this, and then uh, game object cloned object is equal to that. Oh, I need to make sure to do this around this. And the clone will be 0, and then random. I think it's mathf.random. Mathf.random. Let me just check quickly. Okay, and then so it's apparently you can do just is equal to. Oh wait, actually Control Z. I need to do it for each of these. Random dot range, and then I'll do it as this shows, just because of the fact that that's kind of what I want. Yeah. Oh, Control paste, Control paste, Control save, and then go back to here. This should work. Theoretically, this should be completely fine, and it should work. Oh wait, actually, something I want to do is I want to name it. Um. Let's see. Player movement will always be there, so actually, what does this reference already? Nothing. Okay. Damage isn't called here at all, so I don't have to have it be void. So I can have it be bool. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just have it be like this, and then game object, and then let's see. Sorry again that I'm being quiet. I'm just trying to remember what to do for this. I can't really think about it for some reason. I can't think of a way to keep a number like that's just universally there between all the scripts of this. So I guess I just have to keep it like this. Control S. Nope, wrong one. Okay. So basically, if it's about to die, it will replace it with one nearby. 30, 20, 10. Okay, and it says enemy 1 clone. And actually, you know what? I will also put it 10 up. Yeah. I'll move it 10 up, just in case. Where's... Okay. I didn't see another enemy. But... Let's see. You know what? I'm not gonna move it anywhere. I'm just gonna have it be normal. I'm not gonna make this overly complicated, I mean. Okay. Now, hopefully, what will happen is when I do this, where's the enemy 1 clone? Seen? Oh, they're falling. Okay. Why are they falling? Don't they have a collider? That's really weird, actually. Why is it just immediately falling through the ground? Do I need to make sure that it goes up a bit? I guess I could. New vector. I'll just do vector 3 dot up. Vector 3 dot up times 10f. Okay. Now, hopefully that means that it will be completely fine. Oh. It's interesting. Oh, I get it. Dot position equals vector 3 dot up. Oh. I need... Oh, plus equal. I'm silly. Basically, I was making it go to 0, 0. Which, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted it to respawn over here. Where is it? I think it's falling. Wait, why didn't I just check it? Okay, 2, 1, there. Yeah, it's falling. Object transform.position is equal to this dot game object dot transform dot position plus vector 3 dot up, because of the fact that I don't want it to just clip to the ground because it's at the exact same position with a floating point error. You know what I mean? Nice. And then when the clone dies, what happens? Clone. Nice. So I have a way to make enemies, and I have a way to make more of them even. Now what I need to do, I think, is make it to where they will always try to reach the player. So here's what I could do. I can make it to where they always try and reach the player, and then they have 2 cubes. One of them is to see if they're in range of the player to hit them. The other one is to see if they can hit them. If they're in range to hit the player, then they will stop for a second and attack. If they're not in range to hit the player, then... Actually, if they are in range to hit the player, they will lunge forward, attack, then stop. If they are not in range of the player, then they will just try again. This is going to be weird to do. If I can't even... So, I don't know how I can do this. I think what I need to do is I need to have this be in a different script entirely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new script that's outside of the player scripts. Let's see. And then create a folder called faux scripts. Not ptpsa, ptsa. Anyway, now create where is it? Scripting, empty C# script. What should I call it? Enemy manager, probably. And then I'll open this. And then it uses that. And then what I'll do is I'll have damage manager have a using, so public enemy manager, enemy manager. And basically I'm going to make it to where every single one has this. So I'll do Control S. And then scripts, player scripts, damage manager. Wait. Yeah. It needs an enemy manager. Do I need to make it a game object? Public game object. No. I'm not going to make it like that. I think I'm just going to have to do this. Go over here. What? It says that there's enemy manager. What? It should show up in here. Maybe I need to put it after this. For whatever reason. Nope. Is it because there's nothing in enemy manager? So it finds it useless to do it? Anyway, now I'm gonna have public int enemy count is equal to 0. And then public int max enemies is equal to 10, sure. Hide in inspector. No. Let's see. And then I need to do public void register enemy count plus plus if enemy count is greater than max enemies. Here, register enemy 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 template game object. So if basically that's saying add to the enemy count. If it's greater than it, then say that the max limit has been reached and do that. If it is not, then you have to do enemy registered current count is that, and do see. What do I have in here? Public void create enemy. Actually, that's what I'll have it be. I'll keep that one there. And with these, I need to move them down here. And not this dot game object. I need to do enemy template. And not dot game object because that's redundant. Enemy template. Vector 3 dot up plus vector 3 dot right times random dot range -10f comma 10f. Okay. What's wrong? Instantiate does not exist in the current context. Why does it not exist in the current context? Here, I'll do public bool. Create enemy. And I'll have it be where, this, I'll do Control Z. And this I will delete. Enemy created. And I will do so now I'm going to make this, actually no, you know what, this way's safer, because otherwise mine could have it be to where it goes to infinity. And then in this enemy manager and in update I need to have if enemy manager wait, okay, I'll do if create enemy actually void. It's easier if I do this. Can create equals false. Absolutely. Public bool can create. Vector, and then let's see. Now, I think that this needs to have let's see. So, oh yeah, can create is false, else can create equals true. Then I need to go over to here. If enemy manager dot can create, then enemy manager dot create enemy and this dot game object dot name is not equal to player. Include. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do is not equal to player. Um, uh, so basically it's saying so long as it isn't the player, it will duplicate it until there's a limit. Like until it's reached the limit. And and they will be within a certain distance of each other. But the issue is that I don't know how to make this work per se. Uh, so if they're not the player, then engine. Yep, that, and then all those, and not this. Well, actually, I should just not change the enemy manager count. Instead, I'll just do this. Actually, you know what? Just enemy manager dot enemy count minus minus, and then create enemy. This dot get object dot get component. No. Create enemy and then parentheses. Wait, what? Uh, let's see. Okay. And then just create enemy parentheses. And this will be this dot game object. And I believe this will work. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Got it. I thought I had this public, but I guess I didn't. Create enemy does not exist. Oh. I thought I put it in damage manager. That's how you do it, right? Public. Yeah. Okay. On line 80 of damage manager. Yeah. Create enemy. Oh. Oh, I see. I should do enemy manager. Dot create enemy. Okay, and for some reason it doesn't show up there. But I'm guessing it realizes it's universal? And I'm going to make it to where enemy managers don't destroy on load. Actually, no, I don't need to do that because it's just a script. So theoretically, this should work. Okay. On line 28 of damage manager. Enemy manager, okay. Yeah. Why is it not showing up here? Have I not? I have saved this. And it says that I found it. Should I do serialized field? That didn't do it. What if I just do, instead of that, rename. Okay, fine. I'll just go through each one and do capital E. Uh-oh. An object reference is required for method or property. Can create. Yeah. That's what I tried to do. Public. Enemy manager, enemy manager. Okay. Now, should that get rid of everything that's an issue? Yes. And then it doesn't show it here still. Why? I don't get it. I'm confused. Is it because it's not in the same area? Enemy manager. Does it need to be in a game object? If so, I would put it in here. Oh, really? So that's what was wrong. Manager, mono behavior. Is that all that was the issue? If that was it. Oh dear. That's literally all it was. Oh dear. Now I just need to put this in this. And do I need to put it in there? Well, yes, I do. Enemy manager is in both those. Okay. Okay. Also, by the way, what did it say with these? Current count up to 10? Okay. I should have created a new one. Why did it not create a new enemy? Oh, silly me. I need to check this. Control Shift T. It's instantiate. Okay. Instantiate. This dot game object semicolon. So I don't need this actually. That just makes it harder. Because I'm not instantiating in that thing. Anyway. Let's see. Control S. Control S. And then I need to let's see. Is that really it? Oh right, no I don't. I need to do created enemy is equal to actually Control Z. Actually Control Y. Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna do that. And leave it with this. But I will also be I will do dot position plus equals new vector 3 1. Actually, it'll be 10 up, and it will be random dot range negative 10f comma 10f. Hopefully this will be the last time me writing this. I doubt it, but hopefully it will be. At least for this thing specifically. Now save. I'm gonna be done as soon as I figure this out, by the way, because yeah, it's past 2 already. No overload for it takes 1 argument. Where do I have it? Oh, there. And also I need to do that. I'm going to do paste, X, paste, and then there. Okay, now Basically, it'll check each time if it can create an enemy. If it can, then it will create one. And let's see. Oh, I did not mean to close that. Okay, it looks good. Question is, does it behave well? uh, okay. The limit was reached. I am not going to have that because otherwise I just get an absurd amount of warnings, which is really annoying, honestly. There. And then where are the clones? They're all falling? Why are they all falling? It's equal to this dot game object dot transform dot position plus that. Now it should work correctly. Hopefully, it should work correctly. Oh man. They're just all falling. Why are they all falling is the question. I'm making them go up. I think at least, yeah. Should I make them go up 100? Or should I just give them each a force in a direction so they slide along the ground? I think that's what I should do. I think I should have them be in the same position. And then dot rigid body dot velocity is equal to new vector 3 with nope, random dot range. I just keep having to write this. Comma 0 comma random dot range. So it's not resetting the velocity, it's setting velocity to move them in a direction. Enemy. Wait. So what did I do for this one? For player movement, I have oh, RB.linear velocity. Okay. So that means I need to do with this one, I need to do linear velocity. And then it should work. Nope. Is it rigid body? Nope. Okay. How did I access the rigid body of the player? Rigid body RB. Okay. Uh, you know what? I'll do damage manager, and then public rigid body. Oh, okay. It's just get component. Silly me. Dot get component rigid body parentheses dot linear velocity. Are you missing a using directive or an assembly reference? Okay, what if I do this? Okay. I do have a rigid body here. The issue with it is that I, for some reason, can't access it. Like, I don't know. All I know is that if I take this away, this one works. I know this works. Max will be 1 currently. There it goes. Okay. And then I just need to finish this, and then I'll be done. Okay. Uh-oh. You know what? I'm just gonna see what all I can undo. Until like before I did enemy manager if I can. Oh. Yeah, that works. Right. Uh Control S. And enemy manager will just be in the background for now. It looks so I'm pretty sure I got a full on, yeah. Okay, there, it worked. So, yeah, today I was successfully able to get a full-on, um, uh, I lost words. Words not work right now. I was able to get a full-on damage system working. And, yeah, so tomorrow I'll be playing Mario Kart 8, and, then the day after I will be continuing working on stuff with this game. I will decide what to do for then soon. But yeah, um, until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.